Ooh. Hey everyone, welcome to, I would say, my first, my first oracle reading for the public, for the collective. I already drew the cards, so this reading is for Scorpio. So happy birthday, Scorpio. Happy early birthday, Scorpio. What's up?
You want to do your nails?
Okay, could I do this first?
Sure.
Hey! Hey! Alrighty. So Scorpio, happy birthday. Here's your reading. I did a past, present, future spread. However, you guys had a lot of cards come out and we're gonna take it from the past to the present to the future. What are the activations that's happening and being called to happen, or is upon us to be there to happen for you, Scorpio? So whether it be sun, moon, rising, if this reading resonates with you and you would like to continue to see me read for other signs, hit the subscribe button. I would love to go live. I am 44 subscribed people on this channel. In order for me to go live, I need 50. So don't be shy. Hit that button. Stay connected. Let's connect. Join in conversation down below as well. Let me know how this resonates for you. Okay? So past energy activation is remembrance, right? The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. So you got the tools, you got the tools. You've been provided with the tools. Remember that. Remember that. Like you see right there, it look like out. It's weapons. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got the tools. You know what I'm saying? You got the objects. You got the tools. You got them. Right? Look at all that light surrounding the blue infinite energy. Right? So remember that that's been activated. Some of you guys are probably coming to the fact like, yo man, like, yeah, I just gotta give myself some grace. You know, when I give myself some grace, I find that like I flow a little bit more. I'm being reminded that like that energy of flow is within me. It's in my memory. I know. You know how to flow. You are water, Scorpio. You are water. It is in your molecular structure to flow. It be getting choppy sometimes. However, you got the tools to know that you have the grace to flow. Flow. And presently, this past activation is moving into this present activation, and it didn't do just one thing. It did 5 things, because you have 5 cards. Okay, so you got Gaia, right? If any of these numbers are significant to you, or you want to look it up a little bit more, and sure are able to, right? And this is like a ballooning effect, you know, and the Gaia frequency reminds us to be it reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and the universe that birthed us all. It's all connected. Okay, we are all connected. That activation is currently upon Scorpios at this time, or it is being called to be activated at this time. It is being activated in some shape, way, form, whether it's through the conversations that you're having with people, you're just noticing it within yourself, you're realizing like, man, like, you know, like we are all connected. You know, we are all connected to that great mother, as this card says, and the universe that birthed us all. So the creator of everything. We're connected to him. We are connected to each other. It don't matter if we got the same mama or not. Frequency is frequency, energy is energy, right? And deep connection. deep connection is being activated at this time. It is also activating a root chakra. This remembrance is activating your root chakra. So it is reminding that it stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as the physical world. So this frequency is probably, drawing a lot of opportunities that support your sense of security on this physical plane and stimulates passion for you. So in your body itself, so maybe some of you guys are getting up and moving a little bit more, maybe out exercising. So physically your body is being stimulated to do things, right? So you're being more active, and also just in the physical world. So it's going beyond your body. It's going beyond this body. It's expanding out into the security that comes from within the world of itself, whether that's be job or, what I'm saying, like doing things that are passionate, that secures your place in this world to flower, right? So the red flower of life, that's what this is, the red flower of life, right? So it is a life-giving flower. And another thing that's being activated or in some shape or form is your perception. So you are probably being more curious at this time and allowing your curiosity to move you from your comfort zone and to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good hard look at it. So you are paying attention. You are paying attention to perception. You're being curious. You're moving beyond your comfort zone. So that movement is happening. You're realizing that things are deeply connected. And now the other thing that is happening is allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So, you are being called to activate the allowance in your life. You have to allow things to happen. Like, you're being reminded that, with the tools that you've gotten, to flow more, along with this present energy of allowance, allows you to be more inviting to opportunities without judging, without having opinions about it. Just, you're experiencing this right now. It is meant to be there. It is happening for a reason. Do not resist. Don't resist. Don't resist. Right? So that is allowing for, so it's like, don't resist, right? So there's a certain level of don't resist, right? And being curious, like going to the edge of the borders and realizing like the things that what we perceive as real, and to take a good hard look at it. So like, what is real? Go out your comfort zone. And what is real? Is that argument real, or are you just arguing with yourself? Probably that. That's funny that came up. the argument real, or you arguing with yourself. Whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear. So it's like if you're hesitating to do certain things, maybe don't. Maybe allow things to play out, like, what we perceive as real, and to take a good hard look at it, and yeah, look at the things that we perceive to be real. Like, is it a real fight, or is it just one of spiritual warfare? And then when you come into that, it's like the frequency of allowance invites you to just allow things to come without judgment or without fear. So like, yeah, this might have been a perception, right? However, you don't have to judge it. You don't have to judge it. And your opinion on the matter is probably, yeah, or the opinion of others. Like, who cares? Allow yourself to do things without fear, and allow yourself to do things without resistance. So yeah, because this is going back to the deep connections, so it's like, I guess it's making me think about like deep connections with others, with yourself, yeah, I'm just getting like, don't let fear get in your way. Don't resist. Try not to resist. And try not to judge yourself for it. Like, if you allow it to flow, you are allowed to flow. Like, remember that you are allowed to flow. You are allowed to flow. Because prosperity is also being activated at this time. And the frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides us. So more celebration, like, there's so much opportunities. There's so many opportunities, right? Have fun, have joyous fun, that you are allowed to have all of these opportunities be a part of you, be one with you. Abundance, it's not taken away from you. That as well is a perception. So or I would say perspective. So the perception is supporting us to be curious. Be curious. Okay, sure, let's, what I'm saying, like, be curious. Prosperity, don't hold yourself back. Also too, it's like, example, right? I've not shared this with much people. However, I decided I would love to share this with the collective. My friends, they're like, oh, I really like it when you read for me, Fee. And 1414 was on the clock. And I was like, yeah, however, like, it's a little too woo-woo or whatever. And I really enjoy reading, I enjoy reading for others. I enjoy what comes up. I like, it's beyond me. And I want to share with the collective. So if it is that these readings assist you in some way, shape, or form, you like my style of reading, hearing me read, because I know I like listening to certain people. I be I'd be like, oh, I really enjoy their how it comes about for them. Like, you know, it really awakens me, you know, and it confirms some things. So yeah, we are all here. We activate one another, whether that be dicey or this glow hugging us, you know. It's tools, you know, to help us to flow more gracefully. Because, okay, remember, now past energy activation, present energy activations, right, is leading to this future energy of activation, right? And we have fertility, you know what I'm saying, where the borders is here. You're testing the edges, right? You're going to the edges, right? And you're allowing your curiosity, you know, to get to this prosperity, this abundance that wants to receive you, you know what I'm saying? That is there to provide, give, receive, you know what I'm saying? Now you get clear borders, you know what I'm saying? Those borders are they're clear, you know, and it's a ballooning as well, you know. So fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates a potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new, grander expression of ourselves. So, you know, growth. Allow your consciousness to grow. You know, be curious. Don't judge yourself for it. Yeah, don't care about the opinions of others. You are here to receive. You're here to get deep connection. Deep connection is present for you, you know. It is available for you. Deep connection is available to you presently. So fertility is on the way when you allow these activations to happen. And then you get authority. Authority is 10, and the frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Okay, so that is what authority is. So it's like, you know, yeah. True authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Right? Yeah. Like, what? Okay, now. You will realize, you were directed. I was directed to get these cards. I seen these things and I just keep looking at them and I was just kind of like, get them. Like, you know, you want to read oracle cards. You know, you want to share that more. Yes, I do tarot as well. However, I really enjoy the oracle cards. I'm ready for the integration, you know. So this, you know, it is powerful. It was so powerful. I had to let go of the judgment of what people might say. That was authority. It was so powerful. I just could care less about what other people would think, say, or do. You know, I kept it to myself until I was ready to say something, and I shared it with people who I was like, you know, there's no discouragement happening here because I am being directed. You know, I've realized that, you know, and I'm being receptive of this, and I'm gonna love myself, you know, loving, you know. I feel like it was wise of me to also make sure that I shared with certain people and not with everyone, because yeah, remember, you got the tools. And the last card is coherence, right? So future energy activation that is upon you in the near future is as a result of these things happening in the past and the present, it supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the world that we desire. So coherence is a wanting to be active, and so that we can connect our hearts and our minds, Scorpio. Hearts and minds, hearts and minds, hearts and minds, hearts and minds. You know what I'm saying? Like, thoughts, okay, all right, but how do you feel? Like, do they align? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you might feel a particular way and your thoughts is just like, oh, be scared. And you're like, for how I feel though? You know? So the energy at the end of the deck was discernment. So that last thing, the discernment frequency supports our ability to view the world and people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Compassion and wisdom. Balance. Okay, so have discernment, be balanced, be well. Happy birthday. If you like this reading, you enjoyed it, share, comment. I will put my Cash App in the description below. I am not taking any personal readings at this time. I will know that when the opportunity comes to me, right? When that powerful moment hits again and I receive authority to do that, I will make it available to you all. I feel like I would know as this channel continues to grow, and I'll see, you know, what availabilities will be set up from there based on the interactions we develop on this channel. So let me know how you enjoy this reading, if this reading resonated for you. If you would like to donate, feel free. I will take love donations. You can support me in liking this video, commenting, or subscribing, all of those things. Or if you want to share a little extra, you are welcome to. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys now and beforehand for joining me here today. Later.